Hello Fiends, it's Marceline, the freak on a leash. Femboy here. I love Korn. They're a new metal band that make rough, gritty and filthy music. Plus, the songs they make are known to be incredibly dark. There isn't any subtlety. JD will sing about dark topics and will make sure you know what he is talking about. For example, Daddy from Korn's debut album is a powerful and a gut-wrenching song about JD's abuse when he was a child. In case any of you fiends have the idea to listen to them, just a warning, their songs are pretty dark, and they don't hide it. They display it. It's the center of attention. And you can call me weird, but I'm drawn to the band. I love that the music they make isn't professional. It's gritty, it's filthy, it's dark. JD, he doesn't hold back when he sings. And I'm just drawn into it. Heads up though, I'm no music expert. I'm just a casual enjoyer. So, why am I talking about Korn? Well, from the title of the video, they made video game songs. I love video games. I also love Korn. So, I want to talk about it. They made Haze for the game Haze? Oh brother. And Silent Hill for Silent Hill Downpour. Really? That's not confusing at all. Silent Hill? Isn't that the horror game? No, fool, it's the Korn song. Just to add more confusion, Akira Yamaoka also made a song named Silent Hill. So, there's Silent Hill, then Silent Hill, then Silent Hill. Too many goddamn Silent Hills! This is going to be fun, tee-hee-hee. Of course, I can't really play the songs here without a copyright claim, so listen to them first, then come back here. Links in the description. Spoilers for Haze, Silent Hill Downpour, and Silent Hill 2. Why Silent Hill 2? You gotta find out later. Let's start with Haze. I don't know a thing about this game, so I did some research. It was branded the Halo Killer? What? It's dirt cheap to buy on secondhand sites, and the message of the game is corporation bad? I think. Reviews out there said the gameplay had potential, but it was buggy, the voice acting was bad, the story was boring, and it was overhyped. And of course the name, come on, the plant that's like weed. The soldiers use drugs, get it? They get high, haha. Serial though, I think the idea of using drugs to make you not see the horrors of war and rebelling against a corporation could be interesting. I guess there's something in there for a good game, but meh, I might look into it one day. Now for the song itself. It's alright actually. Clearly JD and the band are making an attempt. They're trying. There is a connection to the game, it's very direct of course. It's about the use of drugs and the consequences. This line, it's very direct about how drugs pretty much destroy your body and it doesn't have a face, it's a substance you take. It's true, drugs and alcohol ruin your body. Plus, the trailer for the game also has a drug is bad message. So yeah, I guess it works. But no way is this Korn's best music. The best way to describe it is, it's like a mini chill project. They made a song for a game, they had fun with it. But fuck that guitar solo. You go full new metal or you don't. It's clear they didn't want to go full rough, dirty and vulgar with the instruments because marketing reasons. But the fact is, new metal isn't for everyone and it can actually be quite off-putting for others. But that solo was so weak though. Overall, not their best work, but it gets an okay from me. Oh boy, now it's Silent Hill from Silent Hill Downpour. Okay, so let's back up a little. I am an OG Silent Hill games fan. I love 1 to 4, and I consider them all to be masterpieces. Not so much for the Western games. I don't consider them to be canon. Team Silent made Silent Hill. Apart from Shattered Memories, my bestie keeps telling me about how amazing it is and it's the best Western game. I actually want to play it. It's the only Western Silent Hill game I'm interested in. That means a lot because I don't give a shit about the Western ones. And not just the Western games, but the movies too. I don't know, if it wasn't made by Team Silent, I generally don't really give a damn about it. And honestly, that's for the better, because While people get upset over the series going downhill, I'm like, meh, I still got the original 4. But I'm not saying they're bad. Some of them have cool stuff within them. I'm just saying I don't care. And that's a neutral position, by the way. But Downpour? You see, that game was made by devs who tried to copy Silent Hill 2 so hard. Downpour wants to be Silent Hill 2 so bad. And in my opinion, it's garbage. It flopped. It's a bad game. I really don't like it. They didn't even understand what made Silent Hill 2 amazing in the first place. It even retconned stuff from the second game. Oh my god. That needs its own video. So, they got Korn to make the opening song for the game. This to me is the first sign that the devs had no understanding of what made Silent Hill 2 Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 2 is a game that is symbolism heavy. There is dialogue, but the meat and butter of the storytelling is through subtlety, actions, the appearances of monsters, show, don't tell. To name one example, the monsters in that game are mostly female-ish, apart from Pyramid Head, who is a bulk male figure. What does that mean? You as the player have to put the pieces together. Even the music in Silent Hill 2 is also subtle, in its own way, apart from Daddy's music. And if you know who Daddy is, you know why it's direct, and why it's so uncomfortable and horrifying. So why get a band with a lead singer who is super direct with expressing himself? In my opinion, Korn is not suited to make music for Silent Hill. Jesus Christ, imagine Korn making a song for Silent Hill 2. The lyrics will be like, she's killing me, I need to kill back, I need to take my life back. Like, you see how that would ruin the twist in Silent Hill 2? After that song plays, James is like, oh, my wife sent me a letter, but she died. Did you kill her, James? By any chance? The Korn man said something about killing a woman. You mentioned dead wife. You're a bit sus, James. I think you're a killer. Now, I don't know how JD would write a Silent Hill 2 song, but from his track record, get it, puns, I would bet my money that he would be very direct about it. Daddy, as mentioned before, is a very dark song about his abuse as a child, or Falling Away From Me, from the Issues album. By the way, best album they made, you can't change my mind. My favourite line from that song, I flirt with suicide, sometimes kill the pain. I love that line so much. Or Blind from the debut album. And I can go on and on and on. My point is, I love JD, I love Korn, but they ain't suited to make a Silent Hill song. Let's go over the opening song for Silent Hill Downpour, which is named Silent Hill, not to be confused with Silent Hill or Silent Hill. This song is literally just explaining the concept of Silent Hill 2, because Silent Hill Downpour wants to copy it so bad. JD is spoon feeding it to you, searching dark places, deep crevices in the mind, blanket of shame. James, and I guess this dipshit, have guilt, and it's eating them up. How about the violence you hide line? James and nobody did something violent, and they're hiding it. Thanks JD for spoiling the story in the opening song. You know, this just makes me want to play 2 again. Like, the fact that James did something in the first place was so well hidden, and you're like, this song just spoils that. Like, I don't know why the devs thought this was a good idea. Like, did they not even play the second game? Did they, whatever, moving on. Oh yeah, the I tear a hole inside my head to let the demons go line. Thanks JD for telling us the monsters in Silent Hill 2 are related to James's mind. I would say the same for this piece of trash, but the monster designs are so shit and generic, they feel like random monsters. Then there's the weeping bit of the song. And you know what, it's kinda sort of cool, I guess. And I say it's kind of cool because this is JD and his child working together for the first time to make a song. And it also feels like Korn. So I like it. It's still a bit underwhelming, but hey, it's still something I appreciate. And boom, I don't have to talk about this awful song anymore. So like, I love you JD, I love you Korn, but for real, this song was not good in my opinion. It hammers in the point that the devs just didn't get Silent Hill 2. They didn't understand it. And they made the wrong choice of getting Korn to make the opening song. And that's it. That's the video. And I hope you Fiends had fun with this video. I want to know your opinions on the songs they made for Haze and Silent Hill Downpour. Like, do you like them? No, for real, like if you like the Downpour opening song and the game, I want to know why. Like, I want to know how Silent Hill 2 can exist, yet you like Downpour. Like, that's something I really need to know. That's one of the mysteries of the world. And I want to know what you think about games with soundtracks that are made by well-known bands. Are there other examples you know of? If you do, please tell me. With that said, peace out, Fiends.